Oh man, guys, good morning. Guten Morgen, I guess I should say. Just got home, Judge Rotary. Man. Oh, Rich, how you doing? All right, sorry. Here we go. So, Django, you should be in bed, but I'll allow it. Man, I'm tired. Yo, I'm trying not to be very loud because I'm sitting in the hallway right now at the hotel we're staying at. But it's pretty dope. We're staying like, we're staying inside of it's not a castle, but it's like a cottage. Yeah. So, like I said, I'll allow it, Django. Uh, I'll, this lighting that I'm sitting under is pretty amazing, actually. I'm sorry. Okay, there's a little soft between the two of them. All right. Eric, how you doing? Can you hear me okay? I don't want to be too loud because I am in the hallway, just like I said. Dude, Rich, yo, you'd appreciate it. I walked around now. So I'm actually staying in Rottenburg Day Our Tour, Tabor. So basically, I guess it's Rottenburg on the river or on the Tabor River. And where we're staying, the actual hotel is called like Romantic something or other. I don't know. Yo, there's a fridge here. It's a mini fridge. It has apple juice in it. It's not open. Sean, how you doing? John, I see you, man. Thank you for hanging out with me. Eric, it is 3 o'clock in the morning. Hopefully you can see that. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I went to bed 3 hours ago and I woke up just for you guys. So I could keep this 9 p.m. Eastern Standard U.S. time on, on schedule. Dude, it is a very old city. Dude, the city has a wall around it. It is like you drive in through a wall when you come into the city. It's pretty dope. Like I highly recommend coming over here. Well, Jimmy, I actually took a nap, but I am like beat. Yeah, Manny, I'm sticking with it. I'm only gonna be doing this for about an hour or so, maybe. I figure the normal folks that know that I do it at this time of night. Yeah, dude, there's all types of. I'm during the day, I guess. Just because I don't really want to talk and walk around this place. But this house that we're staying in is huge. It is really, really nice. Yeah, Lou Calamatis, how you doing, sir? Yeah, I am. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. So we are 6 hours in the future right now. My wife and I are 6 hours in the future right now. So yeah, when you guys in the past see this, and there's no drinking. I've only had one beer since I've been here, and that was at the Frankfurt airport. I had a drink at dinner, but I don't think they understand how much alcohol is supposed to be in drink because it was watered down, like definitely. There was no liquor in it. So, come on, guys. My friends are talking. Well played, Rich. Well played. Too bad the lottery happens in the past, even for me. I had one beer in the airport. We were in the Frankfurt airport. I had one beer. And all right, so the first leg of the flight was I want to say it was about 8 hours, but it was it was 7 hours actual in air time. Pretty much the pilot was moving, coming over here, and then we landed in Frankfurt. We had about a 2 hour, 2.5 hour layover, and then we took like a little regional plane from Frankfurt to Nuremberg, Nuremberg, and that was only a 40-minute flight. So I mean, all told, we were in the air for about 12 hours, or we were, 12 hours. Yo, many, not many. My wife commented on that. There's not many, not many at all. So I don't think we'll actually be able to bring back any food, only because it'll be too long of a travel time and it might spoil. Yo, I saw that, John. Of course, when we were in the airport, we landed in Frankfurt. They were talking about there was a, they were talking about that lottery, and they said that there was one winner, one ticket in South Carolina, and I mean, I know we don't have any family down there, unless it was Dr. Ramirez and Torian. Those are the only folks I know down there. I know someone else down there, just in Murrells Inlet, but other than that, nah. But now I wanted to talk to you guys about this experience driving on the German highways. The Autobahn is real. Next best thing, the food. So far, I've only eaten one meal in Germany, and that was, we just had dinner a few hours ago, and that was pretty bomb. So I'm over here, and in case you missed it, I'm over here because yeah, buddy, I'm not that type of person, though, John. But should man, if I do, or if I am related to that person, hey man, I wish them all the best. Because I wouldn't want people coming out the woodwork to hit me up for money. That's all. All right, so my wife came over here for work. So because she came over here for work, I've been, I came over here too, just to kind of hang her out and drive around. I'm sorry. Well, so we have a Mercedes C. It's a C class, so it's a C200, and it's a C200 wagon. Glenn, how you doing? And we had to go, so I had to take her to work. Well, not even that, but before that, I had to go from Nuremberg to where we're staying in Rottenburg. So we had to come on the Autobahn, and that's the thing. Like, that's the perception is I guess actually all of the highways are the Autobahn, and I really just thought it was like one road, but they're all Autobahns, and they're like A7, so A6, A7, and A whatever. So no, the C200, the one we have is gasoline. Dude, it's a 9-speed automatic, and yeah. So we had to. So that's what I figured out so far. Then you have little signs, and little signs with the circle will tell you what the speed limit is. But there's a sign that has a circle and like 4 black dashes through it. That means there's no speed limit. Yo, once I figured that out, can we say ballin'? And it was funny because my wife has we have a tracking app on our phones. So, I'm sorry. My sleep is all messed up. But anyway, take you to Germany for your 16th birthday with a car. I don't think so, buddy. You need way more experience than that. Anyway, so we leave from the airport and we have to get to our hotel. So I'm like, okay, we finally get on the road, and like my car flies past me. Now mind you, yo, it's wagons everywhere. Like A4 Avants or A6 Avants everywhere. Avants are the wagons, Mercedes big body wagons. all of the Jetta sport wagons, or I guess the golf sport wagons nowadays. So, I even saw a Mercedes wagon towing two horses. Yo, my mind was so blown. I was like, yo, I can see that that's a horse trailer, but I don't see a truck in front of it. Yo, that's a big body Benz, like a C500 or something. Yo, we're doing it wrong in the sticks. But anyway, so let's get to the speed. So we get on the highway, and like I said, I figured out that, yo, you can ball out. Ball out. So I'm like getting up the courage, because the problem was it was raining when we got in. So like in the rain, the say oh man, dude. In the rain, I think it says that the limit, or at least where we were, it says that in the dry, it was nothing. In the rain, it was a 100-kilometer limit, speed limit. So man, dude, I'm like doing 100. Like I know 100 is only 62. Like, yo, they going fast. I look over, I'm like, I'm going fast. So, I tell my wife. So we get to going. I'm cruising at 140 kilometers an hour. Now, 140 is not, not the highest. And then we get moving, and, there's only like 2 lanes for the most part, unless it's a hill. And then there'll be 3 lanes. And again, I'm starting to understand some of the signs and how they work. Like, where it'll tell you, hey, there's going to be 3 lanes here for the next 2.5 kilometers or anything like that. And so, like I said, I'm starting to understand it. So when I understood that, okay, wow, this is a section with 3 lanes, or hey, this is 2 lanes, or 3 lanes is dropping down to 2 lanes. I'm like, all right, but the trucks all stay in the right lane. There are no trucks in the left lane. So right? Man, so I'm driving down, and I think I'm doing okay. I'm doing like 130 in the rain, and I get, flashed. So I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. So I get over, and it was like, to, can you hear that clock? There's 2 grandfather clocks in the hallway, down the hallway. Anyway, so these 2, the one was a Mercedes, and the other was an Avant, right? Blew past me. I'm like, they going fast. I'm gonna go fast. I'm gonna keep up with them. So I get up. We're going 180 kilometers an hour, and I mean just straight in a row, the 3 of us. So the whole thing is you're supposed to stay in the left lane only if you're passing. Come on, focus. So I'm driving along with them, and then they get over. So I'm like, I get over. And then we see something coming up in the front, but we get back over. And I mean, for like a good 2 or 3 kilometers, I followed behind those 3 on my way back from the hotel, or from those 2, from the hotel to the, from the airport to our hotel. And like I said, I was going 100. The highest I got was 180 kilometers an hour. And I looked it up. It was like 90, 95 miles an hour. So I was like, okay. In the rain, on a road that I didn't know, I was cool with that. So I was building up my confidence, right? So then we came to the hotel, and when I got to the hotel, I got to the hotel, and when I say I crashed. On the way over here, I got up. It was 5 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday when I woke up. We flew over here, and I had been up for 24 plus hours, including the drive from the airport to the hotel. When I got to the hotel, I went to sleep, and I slept for almost 4 hours straight. Like, I just took my shoes off, and I was gone. So by the time I woke up, it was 6 p.m. local time. So it's like 5:30 local time. So I'm like, all right. My wife had, hey Preston, how you doing? My wife had fallen asleep as well. So then we got up, and I'm like, all right, well, we need to do a drive run to where I need to take you tomorrow morning, so we can make sure we can find it, okay? So we did that, and on the way there, it was dark still because it was 5:30 or so. By the time we got out the door, it was after 6, so it was dark. But the rain had let up a little bit, and it was still wet, but it wasn't like raining. So I said, all right, I gotta go faster. I gotta go faster. Yeah, man, come on. If you guys haven't already, please hit that like button. I greatly appreciate it. I noticed, from what I understand, once you come into the live stream, you have to kind of exit out and then go and come back. But hit that like button. I'd appreciate it. Uh, but so we're driving. Uh, Good night, man. How you doing, man? I'm sorry. I just every time I see your name, I think of the place, and we would call it Shannon, and you know, anyway. So, but we're driving. Yep, dude. I only packed SDSBBQ shirts. I have one other shirt that doesn't say SDSBBQ. Um, but we're driving, so we again on the way from the hotel to her job or to the job site. I had done 180 kilometers an hour. I kissed 180 kilometers an hour again. So I was like, all right, I was pretty happy. I was pretty pumped. And we went, found a place, and then as we were on our way back, she found some place for us to eat, just a random spot to eat. So actually, Preston, I'm not in a room. I'm just in the hallway. That is actually my room door right there. My wife is in there asleep. I didn't want to bother her, but so we go and we have dinner. On the way back from dinner, so my wife calls the kids. We're talking to the kids, and as we're on the phone with the kids, Django, what was the top speed I hit while mommy had the phone on for you guys? 200 kilometers per hour. Yes. All right, man, Lou, check that out. That's what's up. I'm just trying to make sure that I didn't miss anybody. Dude, Manny, I'm telling you, that's the thing. I think, you know what's crazy is the U.S. safety regulations must be really, really stringent because there's been a lot of cars I've seen with trailer hitches. Like my Passat and my Jetta both have trailer hitches on them, and I tow stuff with them. But my Jetta was rated at 2,500 pounds, and my Passat is rated at 2,000 pounds. But that Mercedes, it wasn't a truck, it wasn't an SUV, it was a big body wagon, and it was pulling 2 horses. Now I don't know, maybe they were miniature ponies or they could have been mules, maybe it was something smaller, but still, it was 2 damn animals in that day. So John, the speed limit in the city, I've seen variations between 100 kilometers an hour and 50 kilometers an hour. The lowest I saw was 30 kilometers an hour. And then like the area where we're staying is like, it is old. If you haven't already, just like look up Rottenburg, and this I keep saying it Rottenburg, but it's ROH ROHTHMBURG Day Table or something. I gotta look. I'm trying to look on this like desk here. There's some books around here. So let's see. Rothenburg, ROTHENBURG, and it's ODT, just on the table. Okay. And this is September 2018. And it's pretty cool, definitely. Here, let's walk around for a second. But so on the way back, from dinner, I kissed 200 kilometers per hour. So that was like the highlight. And when I say I was geeking so hard, it's crazy. Like I couldn't believe I was going that fast, like legally going that fast. I have not seen any barbecue restaurants, but then again, we drove directly here from the airport, and we pretty much left from, because we were in Nuremberg, so we left from Nuremberg and then got on the highway and came right here. A little bit of surface street stuff, but like I've seen a couple Burger Kings. I've seen more Burger Kings than I have McDonald's, Aldi, and then Lidl. I've seen all two Aldis and a Lidl. There was also another little market that I saw, but everything seems pretty. It seems spread out, so I haven't done much exploring. The only exploring I've done so far has been on foot. But tomorrow, well, later today, I am going to take my wife and drop her off at her site. And, oh man, dude, I was smiling my face. I was like this the whole time, like hands on the wheel, just like 180, 190, 200. Jeremy, and not really. Well, I'm kind of more on vacation. My wife actually had to come over here for work. I can hear her coughing in the background. She's a little, not under the weather, but she's been battling a little bit of a cold. Not 200 miles per hour, 200 kilometers per hour. So it was only about 124 miles per hour. But still, I mean, that's driving that fast without having to worry about getting pulled over. I've gone 124 miles an hour before, but going 124 miles an hour without having to worry about getting pulled over, there's a difference there, big difference. No, I have not seen many motorcycles. That's a good question, though, Alan. And I think I haven't seen many motorcycles because of the fact that it's pretty chilly. It was about 50 degrees when we got here, and it was raining, so I didn't see many. But I'm hoping tomorrow, if it's dry, to see some motorcycles moving. I apologize. Oh man, so look, there's 27 of you guys on the live stream. Yes, exactly. That was it right there. No problem, Lou, man. Thanks. Have fun, drive fast, and stay safe. Yes, yes, and yes. But like, I'm tired as the day is long. That being up for 24 hours zapped the hell out of me. I mean, and I was up because I was, uncomfortable in the seat. I mean, you guys know I'm a big guy, so I'm sitting like this pretty much, and there was a couple next to me, and I didn't want to bother them to get up to go out to like be able to stretch and stuff. So I didn't actually sleep on the long flight. So you figure I was up from 5 a.m. until about 2 a.m. when we landed. We landed in Frankfurt, and I tried to take a nap, but that didn't work out. So we were there for another 2 hours. By the time we got on the plane, it was like 9:30. We boarded on the plane. It was 9:30. So you figure 6 hours. So we're talking 3:30 in the afternoon at this point. And then we came to the hotel. Yo, I so beat. So beat. I'm sorry. Rock 706. It's my sleep is just all messed up. Hey, Louisville Slugger, how you doing, man? So my wife is over here for work, and I came over here just to kind of experience. It was one of those things, just like, when am I going to get to experience Germany? So she built it as I might have to get a manual transmission car, and I'm going to need you to drive me around. And we get here, and she gets automatic, but that's all right. But tomorrow I'm going to be going to Stuttgart at least to the Porsche Museum, and then maybe the Mercedes Museum if I can find that as well. So I'm too far away. I'm too far away to go to the Volkswagen Museum. So Rock double what is it, 0706. So you might have missed me saying this, but one of the misconceptions I had is like the Autobahn is one road. The Autobahn seems to be every highway, okay? And I've been on the highways, and it is a blast. I was telling you guys earlier that when I drove the first leg from the airport to the hotel, I hit 180 kilometers per hour, or yeah, 180 kilometers an hour. Then when I went to dinner, also we hit 180 kilometers per hour, and then on the way back from dinner to our hotel, I hit 200 kilometers per hour. Now, mind you, it was wet and raining earlier today, and then of course, on the way to dinner, and it was just still dark and wet, so I didn't want to push it too far. But after we came back from dinner, it was drying out. Yeah, I'm driving a Mercedes C200 wagon, so a gas wagon. I think that's playing to my advantage. And what's crazy, it has different modes. I didn't realize it, but I had it in comfort mode. And there's like an eco mode, a comfort mode, a sport mode, and a sport plus. Best believe your buddy is gonna be playing in the sport plus mode tomorrow. Dang, for sure. All right. So, John, I don't know, man. We'll see. I started filming some stuff, but I really get to the point where I just want to enjoy what I'm doing, where I'm going. But I don't know. I'll probably pick the camera up. There'll be like a day lapse in between because I have stuff from me get on the plane and trouble, um, traveling, and then like dead to the world, and then it'll be a day and a half later since I picked up the camera. The road, for the most part, is concrete or cement. I can never remember which is which. Yes, 200 kph in comfort mode, like without breaking a sweat. It's a 9-speed automatic, 9-speed. So, but there are some sections of asphalt. But for the most part, like that's one of the things that's kind of wild, like driving that fast and going over those individual squares, like a 10 by 10 square of concrete or cement, and you hitting the bumps. It is wild. I would love to try to find some barbecue places while I'm over here, though I don't know if that's the thing. I do not believe like American style barbecue is big over here. You gotta remember they do a lot of sausages and stuff like that. So I don't know. We'll see what I can find. But I'm going. I'm not. I like. I want to eat at McDonald's. I want to eat at a Burger King or something because I've seen those two places so far since I've been here. Just the one, say that I did it, and two, to try it out. Dude, I am. Preston, you drive fast. Yo, tell me you wouldn't be geeking out about driving. Like, I'm planning to top that car tops out at 260 kilometers per hour. Yeah, we're I'm gonna try. Man, for real, shoot. Yo, the fastest I've been fastest I've been so far was like 160, 165, and I was on a motorcycle. I was helping a friend out who was moving. He had two motorcycles, and we helped him load up his truck. And then he's like, all right. Um, so actually, he had three motorcycles at his house. One of them was a friend of ours who actually passed away. The other two were his. So he's like, yo, I'm gonna need you to ride one of my bikes. And that's how he got me to help him move. He's like, hey, I need you to help me move one of my motorcycles. And I'm like, all right, cool, when? He's like, there's a catch. I need you to help me pack my house first and then move the motorcycle. I'm like, all right. Uh, so, and then, so I rode his motorcycle, and then my other buddy who had a bike, he rode his to his new house. And, yo, we were coming down this road, and I was going up, like, cause I'm like, all right, it's not my bike. Um, it's not my bike. I'm gonna go ahead and take it easy on his bike, and then my buddy, cause it was the other friend, his bike. He was riding his own bike. He takes off, so I'm like, well, shit, I don't know where I'm going. Boom, let me go ahead and take off too. I got to looking down. And when I looked down, I saw 160, 165, and I thought I was in sixth gear. When I looked down and saw that, I said, let me click up one more time just to be sure. And I had in a whole nother gear, and I was like, whoa. At that point, I let off, and as soon as I let off, which was crazy, we crested a hill, and there was two Howard County cops, Howard County and Maryland cops, standing there, and they were pulling people over as they were cresting this hill. And obviously, they didn't catch my speed, because when I crested the hill and started walking out or driving down, the lady walked out into the lane, and she pointed at me and waved me past. And when she waved me past, when she stepped onto the lane, I just knew I was going to jail, because she caught me going over 100 miles an hour. And she pointed at me and kept on going. I guess the bike was too small to get a reading on, but she pulled over the person behind me. And hey, I was happy. But I am, Sport Plus is going to move that. Dude, you know what's crazy? Just getting on it. So one of the things too, like, I don't know, I don't really think it's a hybrid. I'm not 100% sure. And I haven't seen badging on it or in it saying that it was a hybrid. But when we stop at lights, it cuts off. And that could just be, because of the eco / comfort mode that it's in. But like I said, I can't wait to play with the sport kind of stuff. I actually had to sit in the car for a couple of minutes right after dinner and before I went back in the hotel, and I not tested, but like played with the buttons and adjusted the setup. Like the first thing I had to do when I got in the car was change the language from Dutch to German, Deutsch to English. Oh man, it made a big difference. Figuring out how to change the language while reading German. That was interesting. But I did it. I figured it out. Oh, man. So the problem is they do their fuel in liters. So you figure, like, for regular, like, diesel is cheaper than gasoline over here. I think I saw prices for diesel like per liter like $1.41, but then again, and it's not $1.41, it's 1.41 euros. So that right there puts it more expensive than gas or fuel in the States, that's for sure. But so far I haven't had to do anything. But I tell you, just from driving from the airport to the hotel, from the hotel to where she has to be, I've eaten up a quarter of a tank, and I mean, it hasn't been that far at all. And that is funny because, my wife said, oh, we probably won't use up that much gas because we'll be on the highway. And I looked over at her and I'm like, but I'm driving that much faster. So yes, I am going to be chewing through some gas. So, yep. And so I haven't quite figured it out. Now, one of the other things too about the fuel stations, there's like 4 to 6 different fuels at stations. Yep. That car is pretty quick. But there's 4 to 6 different fuels. So there's like a diesel, like a low test, a mid test, and a high test. And then like there might be like another type of diesel or something like that. I don't know. Yes, definitely, Jeff. How you doing, man? How's everything? So trust me, I'm happy that I made it here safely as well. I was worried. There was a little bumpy turbulence on the plane. It wasn't too bad. But my wife said, oh, because I made plane friends. When this couple sat down next to me, I was like, oh, I need to introduce myself to them. And Benji, how you doing? I'm not gonna be too loud because I'm in the hallway and it's 3:30 in the morning here. So like my wife is asleep and there's other people asleep, I guess. Yeah, so I will talk about the gas station. I think tomorrow when I'm by myself and my wife is working, I will kind of do some exploring and just kind of, an American's perspective in Germany, certain things. But I know you guys. Hey, Big Drink. know you guys wanted to kind of see. Let's turn this camera around. All right, so there's our room, and I'm gonna walk up the hallway here. And oh, I thought that was a mirror. So there's some steins and tops. I haven't actually walked all the way down this hallway. Some more beer steins. So I'm trying to be quiet. Anybody still there? Big Dre, how you doing? Holy cow. I didn't actually walk all the way down here. Wow. There's more. Hey John, thanks for hanging out. Oh, there's a couple more rooms. Yo, this place is huge. Alright, I finally come to the end. Exactly, the twins from The Shining. So I'm back on the hallway where we're staying. But I'm gonna show you some of the stuff that's on this floor, and then headed downstairs. Yes, I'm hunting rabbits. So that's the little area where I was sitting. But there's all types of stuff. Here's a map. Of course, I can't read it. Artwork. Now, pardon the creaky steps. Oh, let's go this way. More stuff in the hallway. I mean, this place is really nice. And this looks like an exterior wall. And this is like rocks and these beams on this place. Rich, I don't know if you're still here. I figured you'd appreciate this. Look at this window. I think this is a 1, a 5, a 7, and 1, 5, 7, 3. Can you imagine that this building has been here for 500 years? Some more steins and dolls. And it's still going. Yeah, I'm not going all the way down there. It's creepy. This is a baby carriage. Shoot, I know Europe is old, but still. Here's one of the grandfather clocks. Look at these irons up here. Tea kettle irons. Glad I put pants on. This is the thing that I saw. It's like different locks and latches. I thought that was pretty cool. And then down there is down the lobby, but there's the other grandfather clock. It feels like a museum. Can you hear everything creaking? Sorry about your luck if you're trying to sleep. There's no sneaking in this house. Late at night. 9. Alright, let's see. Go back down. Wow. Alright. Yes. I would hate creaky stairs too. You have no idea what real creaky stairs. Those are real creaky stairs. Anyway, so I'm slightly out of breath. All of those steps and walking around. But I will try to get some views from outside of this place. But this place is huge. It is huge. And I'll show you guys inside the room and stuff later as well. Oh man. Alright, well. Anybody have any other questions about some of the stuff I've seen or done so far in Germany? Django, you know what I'm about to tell you. It's almost 10 o'clock there. You need to go to bed. I'm gonna end this up at well, it'll be 4 o'clock in the morning local time. But oh man, I can't wait. I'm so looking forward to driving again on the highway. I just might do a car video on that or is it C200? I don't think, Sean, man, I don't, you gotta remember, man, it's not the same way. Barbecue isn't the same thing over here. So I don't think I'm gonna find anything. I'm gonna try to, but I know for sure I could find some sausage mixes or sausage, seasoning. But I don't think I'm gonna find anything barbecue related. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Sean. I'll probably be able to find that, but I'll see what I can find when I get to Stuttgart. What's crazy is Stuttgart in Germany there's a sister city in the States. It's Stuttgart. I actually have family that lived in and around Stuttgart, Arkansas. So I've been to Stuttgart, Arkansas. So now I'm going to be going to Stuttgart, Germany. Kind of looking forward to it. I do have the GoPro, so the gummy bears are the same, which is crazy. I actually had some gummy bears. They put gummy bears in our room, so I had some gummy bears, and they're the same. They're delicious. They're as delicious in the States as they are here. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Yeah, right. Mercedes will probably never ever see that wax, never see my video. But we will see. There's only so many hours in a day, and I still have to do some things with my wife, so we'll see about it. But I am seriously looking forward to, you know what, Manny, what's crazy is I actually have a suction cup, like a suction cup camera mount, but I did not. I don't know where it is. We went to Myrtle Beach, and after I went to Myrtle Beach, it disappeared. So it's probably in the abyss of my wife's van. She probably put it in one of the little cubbies or compartments, and I just haven't been able to find it. So I did not bring with me the suction cup, but I do have a couple different like tripods, like a mini tripod and stuff like that. But the good thing is the car has a nice big dash on it, so I'll be able to actually sit the GoPro up on a dash. So I will. I got you. I got you. I wish I had some means to be able to put a camera like on my chest or something and watch. Like, I really would be nice if I had this suction cup and could suction it to the window, and you could see the speed and me driving or what have you, and then another perspective of the the lane in front of us, or the cars in front of us. Yeah, it does have a nice long dash. Yes. I'm glad you saw the humor in there. So, one of the things, and which is funny, is when you get off of the Autobahn, yeah, that sound just freaked me out. Radiators coming on. Uh, yes, I will. I got you. I got you, Manny. Don't worry. Um, but yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. I'm looking forward to driving very fast, very fast. All right, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so very much for hanging out with me for a couple minutes. I know this is probably one of the shortest live streams ever that I've done, but I mean, hopefully you guys understand why it is, or it has been as short as it is. So, if you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up button for me before you go. I'd greatly appreciate it. Ran something really, really fast. So take it on the highway. Uh, I ain't got the budget for that, buddy. Showing to be easy. Yes, indeed. I'm definitely. I'm not driving it like I stole it, because the same rules don't apply here in Germany than they do in the States. Uh, oh yeah, I'm actually going to go get back down, lay back down, and I got to get up in a couple hours and take my wife to work, which is crazy because like we're gonna get up at 6:30 and then get dressed, shower, and everything, and then we're gonna go downstairs to breakfast at 7:30. Now, mind you, 7:30 in the morning here is gonna be 1:30 in the morning, like in our minds, in our bodies. So she gonna be struggling. She goes to the site at 9 a.m. and that's like 3 a.m. in the morning. Our mind and body's time. The struggle is gonna be so real. I know it for her, probably for me too, because I don't know. We'll see what I can do as far as filming some videos for you guys. But hey, we'll stretch this out until 10 Eastern. Man. The good thing is the site where she works is only about a half an hour away, if that. No problem, Jim. I will try to do a more comprehensive tour of the hotel or place where we're staying. 6 hours. It's a 6 hour time difference. So, I mean, it could be worse. It could be worse. All right, I'm being told. Well, heed your own advice, Django. Go to sleep as well. All right, so thank you guys so very much for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. Those of you guys who said hi and everything like that, thank you very much. If you haven't already, please leave a thumbs up down below. and I'll try to get some videos out. Oh shoot, today's Wednesday. I gotta get one. I have one edited. Django, the one we worked on last week, I have it actually finished editing. I am gonna render it and I'll upload that, and that'll be up for tomorrow. So thank you guys again so very much again for hanging out. I know I say the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over, but I really do appreciate it. So, all right, I'm out.